Hi, I'm Andrea Crouch, and I'm with the Hungry Heart program. I use hypnosis, guided visualization, neurolinguistic programming, and nutritional counseling to help people learn how to have a healthy relationship with food and stop behaviors such as overeating, stress eating, yo-yo dieting, and feeling out of control with food. So what I'd like to do today is describe a little bit about how hypnosis works and why it's used with this program so effectively to help people create change in their lives. And to do this, I'm going to tell you about the theory of mind. So I'm going to draw on this clipboard here, and hopefully you'll be able to see. I'll make sure I read out or say out loud what I can't expect you to read there. So some information on why we're having this struggle, and most importantly, how we can break out of it, begins with this theory of mind, looking at the mind in a different way than we may have before. We've all heard of our conscious part of our mind, which is where we think and judge and evaluate, and that takes up about 12% of our mind. So here we have that 12% in our conscious mind. And then the remainder, this big part down here, is going to be, of course, the 88%, the subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind, sometimes we hear people talking about by saying, oh, that's that part of our mind that we don't tap into, we don't use on a daily basis. And I tend to disagree with that, because if we're not using it, then it seems to be using us. Sometimes using us and not helping ourselves get what we actually want, but leading us into other decisions or behaviors that aren't working for us. So 88% in our subconscious mind. And in our subconscious mind, we have all these different beliefs in life. Some of them are serving us, and some of them are not. But they're all down here. And so I put pluses and minuses, as you'll see, down in our subconscious mind to represent those beliefs that either aren't working for us or are working for us. But the interesting thing about our subconscious mind is that these beliefs really have no reflection in reality. They're not based in reality. They're just real to us as individuals. So there's a picture of a birthday cake here on this side and a picture of a snake here to just reinforce this theory that our subconscious beliefs don't have any reflection on reality. Think of a food that you like. And I have a piece of cake here because most people have a positive association with birthday cake. It's the day you feel special. It has good positive childhood memories. And a lot of people don't like snakes, so I'm using these as examples, but you can have them apply to whatever it is you like or dislike. The interesting thing about these beliefs, these likes and dislikes, someone else may have completely opposite beliefs in their subconscious mind. So someone else may have grown up with snakes as pets and think they're wonderful and they're not afraid of them at all. And then that same person may have a intolerance to chocolate or be lactose intolerant. They're very allergic to it maybe. And so cakes to them are very scary. Snakes are not. So once again, has no reflection on reality. It's just what we believe. The good thing about this in regard to changing our behavior is that these are all just thoughts and beliefs, and thoughts can be changed, as we all know. So to take this example a little further, from birth, which I'll mark by 0, to age 8, we soak everything in like a sponge. If mommy or daddy said it, it must be true. We're very easily influenced at this age. We're little sponges running around, forming these fundamental beliefs that we carry on into our adult lives. Then from age 9 to age 12, we start to develop what is called the critical area of mind, or critical faculty. And during this time, we're still affirming or denying things we've already bought into from our childhood. More making up our own mind and having our own opinions, but still basing them on these fundamental beliefs that have been down there for a long time, that we've picked up really since day one. So let's say you go to a party and you have a plan because you've been paying attention to your food intake. Let's say it's the holidays, and you said, this holiday season I'm going to eat the right things, choose healthy foods, I'll have a nice healthy salad or dinner before I go to this party, and I will not overeat. I won't go in for the desserts and sweets like I may have done in the past. Well, you've got this great plan. Your conscious mind up here has a plan. After all, this is where we think, judge, evaluate, analyze. So you go into that party and everyone else is having the desserts and there's things you haven't had in a while and it's a special occasion and you're being offered them as they're passed around. And if it's a birthday party, well then that's even worse because they're cutting the cake up and here it is, everyone's singing happy birthday. And You maybe have a piece or two of cake or a dessert or two at that party. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you make it out of that party just fine, but you make up for it later when you get home. So what happened? Because you had a plan, right? Well, your conscious mind had a plan when your subconscious mind had a different plan. Subconsciously, that food may have meant something a little bit more to you. Good times, childhood, whatever. So the conscious mind, that 12%, tiny 12%, gets into it with this big 88% in your subconscious mind. And who do you think is going to win? The 88% is just a much larger piece. And that belief's been around there for a lot longer. So what this example shows is if we want permanent change to be created in our lives, then we need to create that change on a subconscious level. How can we do that? Well, we can use hypnosis and NLP, which communicate more directly with the subconscious mind, the place where all these beliefs and ideas about ourselves, life, food, habits are held. So in hypnosis, we want to talk directly to the subconscious mind through stories, through metaphors, analogies, things that we know the conscious mind isn't going to want to resist. The other reason why it won't want to is because our subconscious mind is our protector. Its job is to protect us, and it wants to do that good job. So as soon as we show it, the subconscious mind, a better, more protective way of going about its job of protecting us, it naturally wants to gravitate towards that and start using that as a choice to live out our everyday lives. So it is all about choices, and it is about giving them to ourselves in the proper way. It's kind of like having a security guard that doesn't have a gun. He's doing a good job. He's doing the best job he can with the tools and resources available to him. But if we arm him, and if we show him how to use his weapons, then he's going to do that much of a better job protecting us and getting us what we want. So I hope I've given you a little bit of an explanation on how hypnosis works with our program and how it helps us to change our behavior. And please give me a call or go to our website for further information. And I'd be happy to meet with you one-on-one in the office environment or over the phone and give you further information. I look forward to working with you and speaking with you in person. Thank you.